Good morning. Good morning. It's me, the Alpha Empath, and I am here to talk and discuss with you my morning meditation. So, let me go ahead and turn these comments on. Let me go ahead and do that. If you are in here watching me live, I want you to say good morning to me. You guys know that I like to know who's watching me. And if you're not watching me live, I want you to hit hashtag replay so I can know that you saw it. And last but not least, if you like the information that I have to share, share my shit. You understand? Share my shit. Okay, so here we go. Here we go. Last night, now let me be quiet. Y'all let me know if y'all can hear me because I need to turn this microphone all the way up because I got a nosy ass little child up in here that's listening to every goddamn word I say. Okay. So yesterday, now if you can hear me, comment that you can hear me because I'm trying to keep it low key so his little ass can't hear me. Can you hear me? Somebody say something to me. Can you fucking hear me? I told y'all motherfucking asses to say something. Say something, okay? So yesterday, my son Yakin. He's 7, you guys. My son is 7, right? And he's an empath. Not only is he an empath, he is very spiritually in tune with himself. This little boy was promised to me when I was at 16 years of age. I was told that I would have another child and I would have a son, and he would be my Zion. That's what he would be to me. He would be my home, my resting place, the thing uh, made me made me feel like I was one with spirit. That's what I was told. And I was told after years that I could not have any more children. But lo and behold, here his little ass is. And when I tell you that me and this little boy, we are spiritually in tune, we really, really are. So I took him out of public school, you guys, because I noticed that while he was in public school, he was coming home depressed. I didn't know what they were doing to him. I think that they were really nice to him. I think the teachers were really nice to him, but it was something about the energy that was in the public school system that was not vibing well with my son. And they were like, well, you need to get him tested. Maybe he has ADHD. Maybe he has this. Maybe he has that. Let's go ahead and put him in special classes. And my spirit said, no, that's not it. He does not like the energy that he is immersed in all day long. He doesn't like it, and it's causing him to be spiritually depressed. You need to hear this. If you have an empathic child, you need to watch out for depression spiritual depression, okay? Um, it's when you feel like, and if you're an empath, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. It's when your soul starts dying because you are in an environment that is not suited for soul growth. And the public school system was not suited for the evolution of my son's soul. So I listened to my intuition and I took him out of school and I placed him in private classes. That's what I did. And he's doing phenomenal there. Well, because he's a smart ass and he thinks he knows every fucking thing, it takes him maybe like 3 hours to do his homework. When I know it should only take him 20 minutes. He likes to take his time, play on his game because he feels like he's learning so much. He's gotten so fucking confident. But I know he needs to do that in like 20 minutes every day. So I told him, I said, Yakin, you need to do your homework in 20 minutes. And I've been telling him that for the past month. He still isn't listening to me. So I said, you know what? If you're not going to listen to me, you're going to go back to public school. If you are not going to apply the principles that are taught in this school, you're going back to public school. And he told me, he said, I'm not going back to public school. And I'm like, you 7, you don't make no fucking decisions. And I said, you're going to public school. He says, I'm not going to public school. If you're trying to take me to public school, I'm going to go live with my dad. No, he didn't say that to me. No, he didn't say that to me. He was serious, y'all. He said, I'm not going back there. Call my daddy. I'm packing my stuff and I'm going to go live with my daddy. So, me trying to be the adult, trying to get the upper hand, I said, call your daddy. You can go and live with him. You sure can. Go and live with your goddamn daddy. So I called his daddy. Before I can even say hello to his daddy, he says, Daddy, come get me. I'm coming to live with you. My mama trying to take me to public school and I ain't going. Come and get me. I done got my clothes packed. And then he finished telling his daddy that he hangs up the phone, goes back in his room, starts packing his clothes. And I'm like, oh shit, this motherfucker a little G. Okay, okay. I'm not gonna even be threatened by that. Good morning, Sandra. How are you? Can you hear me, Sandra? I'm trying to be quiet so he can't hear what I'm saying. Can you hear me, Sandra? Grand rising to you too. Let me know. Let me know if I'm talking too low because he knows as hell. And I I gotta keep it low. Okay, so he packed his bags. He packed his bags. And one side of me, the ego control side of me, was upset because I'm like, he's 7. He can't be up in here running my shit. But the other side of me was impressed that I have a 7-year-old son that knows how to choose environments that's best for his soul. And he's willing to pay the cost for it. That shit impressed me. So he's in the bedroom, he's continuing to pack his clothes, and he talking shit, y'all. He talking shit. He comes out into the living room. I'm sitting down on the couch and he says, Mama, and when I leave, I just want you to know that I'm taking all the angels with me. And you're gonna be here with no damn angels. I was like, no, he did not say that. He was serious, y'all. He said, you're gonna be here and you ain't gonna have no angels. You just gonna be here by yourself because I'm taking them all with me. How do you respond to this? He knows his spiritual power. He knows. He says, I'm taking all the angels with me. I said, Yakin, you can't take all the angels with you. He said, they came with me, and when I leave here, I'm taking them with me. Think about, now I know y'all probably judging me. I really don't give a fuck. I have a son that knows his spiritual power. I have a son that is saying he is willing to go live somewhere else if I put him in an environment that is not conducive to his soul evolving. Think about the kind of man that he's going to be. See, bitches ain't going to be able to play with my son's heart because he understands that his love for himself comes above his love for his mama and his love for everybody. And that is the kind of child that I wanted to raise. And I raised him. Now, dealing with this shit, like, like dealing with it ain't that easy. It ain't that easy because this morning when he woke up, he looked at me. He said, "You still trying to send me to public school?" I ain't say nothing, y'all. I didn't say nothing, y'all, because I can't bow out. I'm a competitor just like his ass is. He said, "You still trying to send me to public school?" I ain't say nothing. And he said, "Well, I'm still going to my daddy's house, and I'm still taking all the angels with me." And I said, "Fine then." So right now we are in a standoff. We're in a standoff. I don't know who the fuck's gonna win, but here's what I will say: I have met my match. I have met my match, y'all. I have met my motherfucking match in a 7-year old. And I don't know what to do. I'm not one of those kind of parents that you see, you can't yell at empathic children and think that's gonna cause them to fall in line. They don't work like that. They do not. These children are bold as fuck and they're spiritually in tune. And they end up teaching you. See, an empathic child, if you're blessed with one, you ain't gonna be able to fucking control them. They're gonna speak to your soul in ways that you have forgotten that spirit even knew how to speak, because they are more in tune with spirit. Now, some people call them indigo children. Some people call them rain children. I don't care what you call them. I am telling you that you have to have a different style of parenting. That old archaic way of I'm the parent, do what I say, it don't work on them. It does not work on them. That old style of do as I say, not as I do, they're going to see you as a hypocrite. Those type of children have to be led by a parent that walks their talk. They have to be. Because this universe is looking for more empathic leaders. So people are being blessed with more empathic children. So if you have an empathic child, let me know right now. Let me know right now. If you have an empathic child, I want to know because I'm gonna pray for you because them motherfuckers is hard to deal with. But here's the thing: they be right. They be right. I was wrong. I gotta admit it, y'all. I was fucking wrong. I should not have threatened him with public school. But I'm also very proud that he says I'm not gonna adhere to these threats. I'm gonna choose me, even if that means me going to live at my father's house and I don't want to live with him. I'm always gonna choose me. Nia, oh shit, I know you have two of them. Nia, I know you have two of them, and you know what the fuck I'm talking about. Them little motherfuckers is a mess. They is a mess, but they so insightful. It's like, are they parenting you or you parenting them? You got to give them their own lane. They not like normal ass children. They not. This little motherfucker got 3 of his bags packed by the goddamn door right now, and he drew his line in the sand. He said, "You ain't sending me back to that school." That's how they are. And when your empathic child tells you that a situation is not lining up with their spirit, you're torn as a parent. You're like, well, He needs to be able to deal with these things because these things go on in life and he needs to be tough enough to deal with it. No, no, no. That's not how you raise empathic children. Empathic children have to be spiritually strong and emotionally strong first. You have to spend the majority of your time as a parent getting that part right. Listen, life is never going to stop kicking our ass ever. That's how it grows us. So there will come a time in an empathic child's life when he is going to have to toughen up to how this world is. But when he is little, that ain't that fucking time. That is not that fucking time. See, what you're doing is you're preparing him for a world that he has come to change. You cannot do that. Parents, you got to stop, okay? Nia said they test my gangster every day. I know they test your motherfucking gangster, but they are also reminding you of who you are and who you can be spiritually. That's what they're here to do, okay? They really, really are. Um, I am my mother's empathic child, and she will admit I am her match. She has accepted the fact that I am her parent. Cheryl, you didn't have to call me out like that. You didn't have to call me out like that. Y'all don't even know half the shit that y'all can't be telling me. I'm not kidding you guys. It is like, I hate it, but it is like when it comes to spirituality, that dude is the master. It's not me. It's not me at all. And I admit to it. I admit to it and I surrender to it. So, how do you parent a child that's more spiritually mature than you? How the fuck do you do that? How do you do that? I have to parent him in his humanness. That's it. I need to parent him in his humanness. I need to teach him how this world is, but not conform him to this world, but help him to understand and navigate through wisdom about this world. That's what I have to do. But I am not here to teach that boy about spirit. He already fucking know. He came here already well equipped. And we as parents fuck up. Our children already come in. If they're an empathic child, they already come here in knowing that, oh, there he is, y'all. There he is. God damn it. God damn it. There he is. I'm not scared of him. Yakin, go back in your room, honey, and close the door. So we got another comment. Okay, you're done eating your food. Okay, wonderful. Now go back in your room and close your door, son. Why are you going in that room? Go in the other room. Yes, you need to have the door closed. Yes. Because I asked you to, Yakin, please go in there and close the room door. He knows I'm talking about him now. That's why he's trying to get in here and ear. He's trying to ear her, so that's what he's trying to do. Okay. Your baby has been here before and he has a mission this lifetime and won't be stopped. Girl, don't I know? Girl, don't I know you are absolutely right? But Nia, I'm not gonna lie. It tries me. It tries me. And if you are a parent of an empathic child, you can never cease your spiritual evolution. You can never ever cease it at all. Because they are going to stretch you and you should be stretched. Consider it a damn blessing. Consider it a blessing. I don't know who this is. They said my haircut is fire. It is fucking fire. My beautician, her name is Shay, and she actually works in a salon at my gym. I go to Lifetime Fitness in Plano, and her name is Shay. She's an African American woman, and when I tell you this bitch knows how to slay hair, she does. She does, and she charges me. Her prices are really reasonable. This color and cut from Shay at Lifetime Fitness is $95. $95. I was paying 200. So it is what it is. Okay. So um he came here to help you heal. It's why you're a coach now and not a financial guru. I know that shit, Mia. I know that shit. You don't have to tell me that shit. And not only that, but when you have an empathic child, you need freedom. You need freedom in order to make sure that their spiritual, emotional, mental, and physical needs are met. These are not the children that you can just leave unattended. They're not the motherfucking kind of children. They're not the kind of children that you can just give an iPhone to, even though they're going to really like their iPhones. They still are going to push you spiritually. So if you are an entrepreneur, there's a reason why you're an entrepreneur. You needed more time to deal with them as a parent. You needed more time. So stop trying to busy your schedule. Spend your free time with your children. You got to teach them, if they're an empathic child, you got to teach them the wisdom of this world so they can be wise as a serpent. They're already harmless as a dove. They already have a message, a clear and pure message that they need to speak out of their mouth. That's why they're so fucking bold. They are bold as fuck. And I know it tests you as a parent, but do not like smother that in your impacted child. They are here to teach that or use their voice, use their throat chakra to teach the world. And if you like put out that fire because your ego says I'm the parent, you are fucking up your child. You're gonna have to stop. You're gonna have to stop. You really are. And I know that that's hard. I know it is, but you're gonna have to do it. They chose you because you're qualified to parent them. I believe that children choose their parents. And this little motherfucker chose me. He chose me, but I chose him too. He's special to me. He's sacred to me. And he grows me in a way that I could not have been grown when I had my first two children. I wasn't spiritually adept enough to receive the pureness of his soul when I was younger. I was not. I just was not. I would have fucked him all the way up. It's the truth. It's the truth. We have another comment here. I heard that, Nia. I heard that. I heard that. So if you have an empathic child and you need help parenting your empathic child, listen, I'm here for you. You probably ain't gonna like what I have to say because I'm gonna tell you to calm your own inner child because that's what empathic children do. They make our inner child grow the fuck up. And my son makes my inner child grow the fuck up. He lets me know in his boldness, you're not gonna punk me, you're not gonna threaten me. I came here in spiritual power, and you're gonna have to heal yourself in order to parent me correctly. And because you love me, even though I'm a motherfucking handful, you're gonna change because of your love. I hope that helps you guys. Pray for me. Pray for me, you guys, as I deal with this little boy and I figure out some kind of way to turn because he ready to go to war. I gotta figure out a way because he will go to his fucking daddy's house. I ain't gonna let him go, but I can't let him know that. So y'all pray for me while I try to win this war. I love you, and I'll talk to you tomorrow, same time. Bye bye.